Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Franklin High School, the Pacific Office Automation Holiday Classic Game 4, featuring Ida B. Wells Guardians taking on the Jesuit Crusaders. Both squads coming out victorious yesterday. 1-0 matchup coming into day 2. Pacific Office Automation Holiday Classic in full swing here out at Franklin High School. DJ George rocking the house. And none of this would be possible without our title sponsor, Pacific Office Automation. Pacific Office Automation is dedicated to the belief that a team of individuals who constantly and consistently challenge each other will develop the skills and manpower necessary to solve any problem, whether that's for their customers, the company itself, or their community. They were founded in 1976 right here in Portland, Oregon, selling copy machines. Yes, copy machines, the things that used to make paper in offices where we all used to go pre-COVID. But as an industry leader in office management solutions, they have been offering state-of-the-art technology and award-winning customer service for the last 44 years since that simple copy machine start, which is why they have won so many awards within the industry and have 25 offices throughout Oregon, Washington, California, Arizona, Nevada, New Mexico, Utah, Idaho, and Colorado. If you have any problems, they'll solve it. Pacific Office Automation, problem solved. Also want to thank our friends at Directors Mortgage. Directors Mortgage takes a community-first, people-focused approach to the business of making home ownership dreams come true by dedicating themselves to improving the lives of everyone around them, whether that is their clients, their neighbors, or the members of their Directors Mortgage team. If you want to see what a difference it makes to work with a local leader with a presence in your community, look no further than Directors Mortgage. They have branch locations all across the western U.S., ready to provide you with a mortgage specialist that is going to listen to your needs. Not your neighbors, not the guys down the street, not the people across town, but your needs to create a customized solution using their robust portfolio of lending options to get you everything you need. Big thanks to Directors Mortgage, as well as our friends at Providence Sports Medicine Group. Providence Sports Medicine is providing all of the medical coverage here at the PIL, Pacific Office Automation Holiday Classic. None of this would be possible without the help that we have gotten every single year from our good friends at Providence Sports Medicine. If you have a sports med-related question of any kind, give them a call at 503-29-SPORT. That's 503-29-SPORT. And a Providence Sports Medicine professional will help answer all of your sports med-related questions and keep you in the game. Clock is set for 8 minutes, first quarter. Pacific Office Automation, Game 3, Jake, in the books. It was a good one between Mountainside and St. Mary's. We had the Blues coming in, giving the Mavericks a run for the money. So these two squads have quite the hype to live up to. Ida B. Wells and Jesuit, both winners from yesterday. Looking to come out of today 2-0. So starting things off with the team introductions will be starter for the Guardians, number 12, Mia Fowler. Number 22, Charlotte Richmond. Number 25, Daphne Reed. Number 30, Eve Hart. And the senior, number 44, Eliza DeJulio. That is 5 senior starters for the Guardians, Jake. And on the other side, the Jesuit Crusaders. At guard, the senior, number 2, Carly Hicks. Her compatriot up top, number 13, Emma Sixta. Number 22, Mimi Baldwin, the 6-foot forward. Number 23, she had a game last night, Avery Edwards. and the sophomore forward, number 34, Kendra Hicks. Head coach for the Crusaders, Jason Lowry, and head coach for the Guardians, Anthony Leveretts. New officiating crew for this one. Jesuit gets a break as they are ready to take the court. And the Guardians circling up one last time. Nice loose. Good to see smiles and laughs from everybody before this one. They obviously take it seriously, but it's nice to see everybody having a good time out here at Franklin for the Pacific Office Automation Holiday Classic game number 4. Getting set to tip off here. Double tap tip, Eve Hart wins it, and the Guardians with the opening possession of the game. A little bit too much body up top from Carly Hicks. Draws a foul on her early. So first personal, first team foul of the half. Charlotte Richmond with the ball up top. Looking to go ISO to DeJulio. DeJulio, nowhere to go. Good defense and double dribble. Lost track and good defense there from Kendra Hicks. So coming to the near side, Avery Edwards swinging it around up top. Shot from the corner rattles out and tipped out. It's going to stay with Jesuit. Avery Edwards had a look there. Jesuit able to maintain position off the Guardians, so it'll be inbound on the baseline for the Crusaders. Nice little clutch step there. Finds some room in the key. Hicks with the shot off the front of the rim. And Fowler in transition. Guardians are going to set up shop in the half court. Looking to spread out this Jesuit defense a little bit. See what kind of seams they can exploit. Kick the far side. She's got a look. Number 44, DeJulio with the shot. Rolls out. Easy rebound by Hicks. A little bit more of a conservative start to this one than the first couple games today, Jake.
A little bit. A little more defense, I guess. I guess the pace of the game's just going a little slow, but I'm sure we'll get rolling here in a minute or two.
You get the sense that a late start to this one and everybody watching the previous games, a lot of sitting time might be a little bit of a slow burn here to begin with. 6:15 to go. 0-0 between the two squads. Daphne Reed up top. Baseline fade, and it is good off the glass with the sweet release. Charlotte Richmond. First 2 points of the game go to the Guardians. Good high screen and roll, and ball just squirted out. Guardians in transition now. Drug that back step. I think she kept it down, but it was close. DeJulio up top. Double pick down screen. Nothing happening there. Richmond pops out, giving her some relief. Swing back over to Daphne Reed. Guardians trying to get something going high-low, and Jesuit just sitting underneath these picks, not giving the Guardians anything close to the rim. Long three opportunity comes up short. Another easy rebound for Hicks. And Jesuit in transition. Avery in the corner, back up top. Hicks going to reload the offense. Lefty shot, and she hits it. Number 13 for the Crusaders, Emma Sixta with the triple. Errant pass by Ida B. Wells, and that is going to be Jesuit ball. Another opportunity on offense. Crusaders lead it 3-2 with 4:44 to go in the first. Hicks way up top at the high post. A little high-low action for the Crusaders. Partial block. Wells forced the turnover. Hicks getting stretched way outside there. Retreats back in. Trying to protect that rim from DeJulio underneath. Step back shot. Rattle short. Kick out from Hart. DeJulio on the drive, left hand comes up with it and poked out by Hicks. Good defense there by Jesuit. Subs coming in for both sides. Number 24 for the Crusaders, Mac Pettit. And number 51, Autumn Hart for the Guardians. Inbound coming from underneath. Little pick and pop there for DeJulio. She's got a good-looking shot, and that one rolls in and out. Collected up high by Hicks. Jesuit pushing tempo now. Good attack at the rim. Nice block by Autumn Hart. Hicks steps out, takes the inbound pass. She's going to repost underneath, looking to get something going on the block. Jesuit's going to settle for the high three. Easy rebound by Richmond. She's got a couple now. With 3:20 to go this first quarter, 3-2, Jesuit leading Ida B. Wells. Lost the dribble there. Needs to reset and repost, which she's going to get after. Daphne Reed. Back to DeJulio. DeJulio's going to go set the screen up high. Jesuit doing a good job slipping these screens, so DeJulio decides to square up, takes a shot from outside. That one rattles out. Easy rebound opportunity for Edwards. Edwards pushing the tempo now in transition for the Crusaders. Strong right hand from Mac Pettit. But the Guardians able to collapse on and force Jesuit to take a timeout here early. With 2:30 to go in the first quarter. Ready to go replay. That block from a moment ago. Look at that. Bang. Get out of there. Not bad from the freshman Autumn Hart, number 9, with the block. Timeout Jesuit gives us an opportunity to take time to thank some of our supporting sponsors. Starting with our friends over at East Bay. The East Bay support has been outstanding every single year, every single time. They're an American supplier of athletic footwear, apparel, and sports equipment for all of your sporting needs since 1997. Big thanks to East Bay. Also, thanks to Dick's Sporting Goods. If you're looking and shopping for the widest selection of sports gear, equipment, apparel, and footwear locally, the brick and mortar, to find top brands at competitive prices, remember, every season begins at Dick's. And a huge thanks to Nike. Nike has been a supporter of the Winter Classic since its inception, and we are also sitting in a Nike school at Franklin High School. The amount of work that they do at the PIL and all the schools in the community surrounding Nike is exceptional, and we are extremely thankful to be a small part of some of the work that they do in the community. Big, big thanks to Nike. Coming out of the timeout, 3-2, Jesuit. Edwards not getting what she wants, kicks it to Hicks. Up top, Emma Sixta driving in. That defense for Ida B, Jake, a heck of a lot more assertive than we saw last night here early. And we have 5 combined points with only 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
We do. And their defense is looking a lot better, but also moving screens are still being called this game.
Yes, they are. Trying to tighten the reins on that a little bit, it looks like this year. Hart up top finds DeJulio. DeJulio is going to square off against Hicks. Hart's got a good position, low post, can't quite get the position she wants, comes back up top. Kick over to Hart. Hart finds DeJulio, and foul on the floor. So it'll be foul number 24, Mac Pettit, her first, Jesuit's third. Inbound to DeJulio. Offensive rebound by Eve Hart. DeJulio kicks it back to Hart. Hart up top to Richmond. Shot from the outside, rattles home for three from number 30, Eve Hart. Guardians up 5-3 with 1:05 to go here in the first quarter. This one's flying by. Long three looking to answer, and she does. Hits it from beyond the arc. Number 13, Emma Sixta with a triple. Jesuit up 6-5 with under 50 seconds to go in the first. Pass near side goes to Daphne Reed. Reed bringing it back across the top. Finds Autumn. Autumn to DeJulio. That low post play. Eve Hart going inside. Going baseline with the fade. Rolls it in with the sweet touch on the baseline. Ida B back up 7-6. Short time on the court. 15 seconds to go here. Jesuit pulls back, and she hits it. Now we're heating up, Jake. Emma Sixta with another field goal. 5 seconds to go here in the first. Deep three opportunity just off the front of the rim, and that's going to do it for the end of the first quarter. Took all of about 9 minutes to make 8 minutes of game time happen. That was fast. End of one, Jesuit leads 8-7 over Ida B. Wells. Ready to go replay here. Watch this baseline. Excellent shot from Hart. Good position here underneath on the feed. Takes the dribble, gets some space, just floats it right in. Great shot there. And the answer towards the end of the quarter there from Jesuit on the other end. Short time on the clock, step back, 17-footer, buckets for the Crusaders. Great opening quarter there, and everything we expected this one to be. 8-7, low-scoring affair, but offense starting to turn it up a little bit towards the end of that one. 8 minutes on the clock, second quarter getting set to get underway. Both squads getting coached up. Head coach of the Guardians, Anthony Leveretz. Crusaders head coach, Jason Lowry. So Jesuit has possession here. They will open the quarter with the ball. We're off. Rapid pace, first half already. Guardians doing a great job of containing Hicks underneath, not really getting much of an option. And they're going to get a 5 count on the Crusaders, so +1 in the defensive stat category if you're tracking at home there for Ida B. Wells, getting a 5 count on Jesuit, Jake.
Absolutely. You got to be able to move around with the ball, try to make a basketball move towards the basket or something at some point, so if they stay close enough on you with good defense, they can get that 5 count.
Flip side, Jesuit doing a good job keeping Ida B on the perimeter so far. DeJulio trying to work her way inside, get a little high-low game going. And I think we're going to get a 3 in the key count on the Guardians. So that'll be a turnover. Advantage Jesuit here. Amy Baldwin up top, working with Hicks. Hicks had position. Good defense by number 25, Daphne Reed, stealing that pass. Kind of baited her into it there, Jake, and just took it right away.
Yep, it's a good play of playing the passing lanes. It's always fun to do. Bait somebody into something, kind of just sag back and then wait for them to throw it. Set the trap.
It's a trap. Charlotte Richmond up top. Feeds Eve Hart. I had to be content to keep the ball up high and keep working around. Jesuit's just going to sit back in this little soft 2-3 zone. There's a dribble drive to the rack. That's exactly what Jesuit wanted. 3 people on the rebounding glass, pulling down the defensive rebound. 6:08 to go here in the second. Jesuit leads 8-7 over the Guardians. Sliding topside, Hicks underneath. Give and go and unable to convert. Mimi Baldwin. And we're going to get a timeout from Ida B. Wells. So, chess match going on here, Jake. Full timeout. Guardians taking their time to make sure they get it right on this next possession. Coach understands exactly how important that is. Yes. Every single possession here tonight. Take a moment here and thank our title sponsor, Pacific Office Automation. Pacific Office Automation is dedicated to that belief of teams and individuals constantly challenging each other to develop the skills and manpower necessary to solve any problem, whether that is for the customer, for the company, or for the community as a whole. For 44 years, they've been recognized as a leader in office management solutions, offering state-of-the-art technology and award-winning customer service that has helped them grow to 25 offices throughout Oregon, Washington, California, Arizona, Nevada, New Mexico, Utah, Idaho, and Colorado. If you have any office automation problems, Pacific Office Automation is going to solve it for you. Problem solved. Big thanks to POA for everything that they do to make the Holiday Classic happen. Following the timeout, Guardians set to inbound Eve Hart, number 30. Charlotte Richmond there, number 22. Good shot here from the scoreboard at the top of the backboard cam. You just see Ida B. Wells spreading the floor. Jesuit happy and content to leave them outside, keeping that 2-3 zone packed in pretty tight there, Jake.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of actually flowing with the ball and still not leaving anything much open.
Nothing close. Long shot opportunity for Fowler, and that one collected by DeJulio, who goes back up with the offensive rebound. Left-hand shot is good. Ida B. Wells takes a 2-point lead, or 1-point lead here with the 2-point bucket. They're up 9-8 with 4:55 to go in the first half. Hicks and DeJulio fighting underneath. Hicks kicks outside to Baldwin. Baldwin with a good look, just didn't quite go down. Tough break there, good sportsmanship from both sides. They're going to say out off Jesuit. Ball going Ida B's way. Substitution on the floor gives a chance to ready to go replay. Watch the offensive glass opportunity here from DeJulio. Just gets over the top. Nice little fade. Left hand. Solid play there from the Guardians. Richmond bringing it up, 4:25 to go here, and the Guardians with a 9-8 lead over the Crusaders. Eve Hart working the high post. Good hustle defense from the two top guards for Jesuit, Carly Hicks and Emma Sixta. forcing those long shots, and so far, Guardians hitting them.
Nothing
Three
but net.
ball, nothing but net. Looking to answer, can't quite put it home. And it's going to be out off of Jesuit. So coming in for the Crusaders, number 5, Audrey Bayless, the freshman guard. And for the Guardians, coming back in, number 51, another freshman, Autumn Hart. Julio and Richmond getting the offense set for the Guardians in the front court. Little high weave action, kick to the outside. Back up top to Richmond. Richmond tries to sling one underneath on the cutter, but Jesuit able to disrupt that just enough. 3 from the outside, not able to connect. And the Guardians coming back up court with a 4-point lead, 2:44 to go here in the second. Oh, and just took a couple steps too many. Subs coming in, gives us a chance here. Watch this replay. Such good ball movement from the Guardians, inside, outside. Jesuit slacks just enough, and three-pointer is on the money from Daphne Reed. Good patience there from the Guardians. Chewing a bunch of clock, getting a high percentage shot. Good no call. I like that, Jake.
Straight up.
Straight up. Excellent work there. 6 to trying to draw contact. Out of bounds off of the Guardians. Outside shot, rolls out. Rebound underneath. Oh, and a tough foul on the floor. Kendra Hicks. They're going to call her for the reach. Even though she hit the deck, she's all right. 2:24 here to go in the second. Little bump up top. Here's a matchup for you. Audrey Bayless taking on Shake and Bake Charlotte Richmond. Keep your eye on the off-ball movement from both these teams and the defense. They are getting super physical on that off-ball side if you're watching at home. Something to keep an eye on, especially as the officials seem to be letting them play a little bit more physical than what we saw in the first 3 games today.
A little bit indeed.
That being said, foul on number 23, Avery Edwards, coming across. That is the 5th team foul on Jesuit. First of the 1-on-1 is, well, the 2 shots, no good. Second one falls out as well. So 0 for 2. Jesuit 3 in the corner, gets a partial block on it, and Hicks gets hacked underneath. Hicks got smacked, and she's going to earn these free throws for sure. Sub coming in from the out. Give them a chance to roll in there. Watch Hicks here underneath. Just absolutely crunched right in the chops. Her and DeJulio battling underneath. And second one does not connect, so score stays 12-9. Ida B over Jesuit. Minute 45 to go here in the second quarter. DeJulio going underneath it, drug that pivot foot. Something about that side of the court today, Jake, has been really slippery. Everybody coming in there is not quite, it's not quite roller skates, but it's pretty close.
It looks like it at least. Everybody's traveling over there somehow.
Little Dusty, big banging screen up top. Keeps it herself.
Oh.
Can't quite connect. Sixta had a good look. Just rolls out. Richmond up top. Such good ball handling and just tenacious defense from number 24, Mac Pettit. Pettit taking no prisoners up top for the Crusaders. Big screen from DeJulio on the roll. Excellent job from Kendra Hicks slacking off underneath and not give anything easy inside. There goes Pettit inside and a good jump ball. No, not jump ball. They're going to say it was clean. Avery Edwards in transition now. Hicks looking to cut, and DeJulio just owning the block. Oh, great follow from Mimi Baldwin, crashing the boards from up high. Guardians lost her in the shuffle, and she got loose and scooped up the offensive glass. Foul is going to go on DeJulio, and Mimi Baldwin hits the first of two. Second shot coming up here. Does not connect, so it's a 2-point game. Guardians lead it 12-10 over Jesuit. 25 seconds to go here to the half. Fowler getting pressured, and that pressure causes a turnover. Jesuit getting what they wanted with 16.4 to go here. Possible shot at last possession of the half. Clock is winding with 5 seconds to go. Dribble drive at the hoop, comes up short. Big rebound and missed on the shot, but drew the foul. Mimi Baldwin headed back to the line. Eve Hart picks up her second, fifth team foul. Probably not going to matter here with the short time left. First of two is good. So Jesuit makes it a 1-point game with 1.6 on the clock. Rattles in and out on number two, and that's going to do it for the half. Whew. Seems a lot more intensity than what a 12-11 score would make you think, but my goodness, halftime. Ida B. Wells holding on to a 1-point lead over Jesuit, 12-11. Jump to a quick little replay here. Just want to go through this one real quick. Mimi Baldwin coming in, crashing the boards on the backside, earning her team an opportunity to get one more point on the board with the free throw there. Excellent hustle play from Baldwin. Halftime score, Ida B. Wells 12, Jesuit 11. We're going to take a break, reset, and reload a couple things. Let you do the same at home, and we'll get back to you for second half action here from Franklin High School in about 10 minutes, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back. Second half getting set here from Franklin High School, the Pacific Office Automation Holiday Classic. DJ George rocking it at halftime for everybody. Quick turnaround out of the half. Jesuit trailing 11-12. They have the opening possession here of the half. Going to get a couple of them back right there and battle underneath the boards. Collected by number 30, Eve Hart. Got some stats from the first half here, the first break we get. Quite the first half action. That's a carry on the outside edge. Kind of got caught in a decision-making matrix there with Charlotte Richmond. Unable to figure out what she wanted to do. Leading scorer of the game, Emma Sixta, number 13 for Jesuit. And almost on cue, Hicks rips a rebound and a big foul and one. Count it. Bucket is good. And Kendra Hicks taking out a little bit of a offensive frustration from the stalled first half. +1 opportunity for Hicks. It is up and it is good. And Jesuit taking a 14-12 lead here. Opening moments of the third quarter. Swing pass to Fowler on the near side. Fowler hits Daphne Reed. Reed back to Fowler and blows a tire on the crossover there. Tough break for number 12, Mia Fowler. Good break for the Crusaders. Emma Sixta with a kick out. Rattles home to Carly Hicks on the three. So Hicks making her mark here early in the third. It's almost 40% of the offense we saw in the first half, Jake.
Yeah, well, they're starting off hot now. I like to see that. Shots are falling. Makes it fun to watch.
That it does. Guardians coming in this one 1-0, as well as Jesuit. This is game 4 of our 6-game, 6-pack broadcast today. Long shot.
Oh.
Answers. Get some. Eliza DeJulio. What a shot from outside. Ready to go replay underneath. Love this. Look at Hicks just fighting underneath. Absolute just monster down there on this. Fowler trying to come up on that rebound. Gets it kind of tied up, and Hicks just rips it. Takes the foul for the eventual and one. Great work there underneath.
We have another baby in the huddle.
There's a baby in the huddle. It's an advanced strategy. It's a bold move, Cotton. See how it works out for Ida B. Wells. Pacific Office Automation Holiday Classic presented by, oh, you guessed it, Pacific Office Automation. Title sponsor of the Holiday Classic. They've been a partner with the PIL and the POA Holiday Classic for a number of years now. Pacific Office Automation is dedicated to the belief that a team of individuals who constantly challenge each other will develop the skills and manpower necessary to solve any problem, whether it's for the customer, the company, or the surrounding community. As a staple of the Portland area, Pacific Office Automation started their game in 1976. 44 years later now, they have been recognized as an industry leader in office management solutions, offering state-of-the-art technology and award-winning customer service that has helped them grow to 25 offices throughout Oregon, Washington, California, Arizona, Nevada, New Mexico, Utah, Idaho, and Colorado. Big, big thanks, Pacific Office Automation. Coming out of the timeout, Jesuit up 4 now with a big bucket from the outside, making a 5-point Jesuit lead, 20-15, on another big three from the Crusaders. DeJulio swinging it over the top to Daphne Reed. Back to the near side to Richmond. Looking to post up Eve Hart underneath. Getting denied. The Wells squad playing a lot of perimeter game, not quite able to get much penetration in the way of interior play. This time, though, drawing a foul on Jesuit Crusader number 2, Carly Hips, her second first-team foul of the half for Jesuit. It's the old-school stack line. Everybody splits. Well, fake the pass going to the baseline. Tipped out by Jesuit. That'll stay Guardian ball. Inbound to DeJulio. Slides the screen. Steps back. Foot on the line. That's going to be a 2 and rattles out. Hicks collects the defensive rebound. 4:58 to go here in the third quarter. Long pass over there to.
Ooh, she wanted that steal.
Yes, she did. She thought about it. Avery Edwards able to collect that rocket. Body on the slip of the screen. Gonna draw a foul on the Guardians. Ready to go replay here on this little pick and pop 3-point play. Nice little 3-point shot over the top. Guardians lose track. Buries the bucket. Putting Jesuit up by 5. 4:43 to go here in the third. Kendra Hicks underneath, going to work on the block. Good defense there by DeJulio, denying Hicks. Guardians need to generate a little offense here to kind of keep up with the pace that Jesuit has been setting. Step back shot on point on cue. Big 2-point fadeaway for Charlotte Richmond. Jesuit doing a good job of setting the tone here on offense. Lots of off-ball movement. Lots of open shots like that. And another 3 for the Crusaders. They're heating up, Jake.
They definitely are. A couple open looks now that they've just drained.
23-17, Jesuit with the lead. Looking to answer a long shot there from the corner. A little bit too much muscle on that one. Miscommunication here on defense. Step back shot is up, rolls in and out. Hicks coming across. Guardians fans looking for a foul. Jesuit fans on their feet cheering Hicks for the offensive rebound and putback. Guardians trying to figure out the combo code to unlock this Jesuit defense and put some points on the board. Hicks getting a little bit too aggressive there. Good sportsmanship from Hicks, keeping Richmond from hitting the deck. It's going to be a foul on Kendra Hicks. Team's second. Her second as well. 3 minutes to go here. Jesuit leads 25-17 in the third quarter, live from Franklin High School, the Pacific Office Automation Holiday Classic. This is game 4 of our 6-pack today. Baseline with the floater. She gets it. Such a good shot from Eve Hart down there. Impressive play from the senior. Offensive foul on Hicks, pushing off a little bit too much coming through that screen. Coach Lowry is fired up on the sideline over there for the Crusaders. Tied up, out of bounds, going to stay with the Guardians. And we're going to get a little conference chat here. Pretty sure 3 zebras makes a herd. What would 2 zebras be? Be a duo, pairing?
A couple.
Couple, there we go. Inbound on the side out for the Guardians. 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in the third. Baseline going for the wraparound. She was waiting for it, baited her into it, and a big block from Baldwin. Hicks inside, powering up against DeJulio. Can't quite get the roll, gets the own rebound. Good clean hit. That was a great play there from the Guardians. Jesuit faithful looking for a foul, but that you could see it on the cameras there. That was a clean tip pass, almost turned into a shot. But that was a good clean steal from Ida B's squad. Settling it back down, under 90 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Timeout, Jesuit. So that'll be a full timeout for the Crusaders. Little backside angle of this replay here. Just good clean hand right there, and ball came squirting out. Got to give a lot of credit to Kendra Hicks. She is hustling.
Absolutely. She plays really hard.
She plays extremely hard. Very much the type of player any team here would feel lucky to have on their squad. Kind of like us with our supporting sponsors, like Directors Mortgage. Directors Mortgage takes that community-first, people-focused approach to the business of making home ownership dreams come true. As a local lender with branch locations across the western U.S., their team members provide service with a personal touch. Your local mortgage specialist will listen to all of your needs and create a customized solution using their robust portfolio of lending options to come up with a customized solution just for you. Big, big thanks to Directors Mortgage. So Jesuit ball after the timeout on the side there. Getting set to inbound is Mac Pettit. Jesuit working that high flow offense up top, going inside to Hicks. Hicks going up against DeJulio. Shot from the outside, rattles home, and that's a triple for Mimi Baldwin. Jesuit all of a sudden with a 9-point lead over the Guardians. Richmond shakes off the screen. Baseline, Autumn Hart underneath, loses on the pass. Jesuit now under 50 to go. In transition, just loses her footing there again on that side of the court. 6 to DeJulio going, big power dribble up top, takes the body check, and Kendra Hicks knew it too as soon as she did it. Just got a little bit over her skis on that one. First of two rattles home for DeJulio. Personnel swap here for the Crusaders. Gabriella Feliciano coming in. And the second one finds its way to the bottom of the net. Guardians finally break the 20-point mark. With 30 seconds to go here in the third, Jesuit leads at 28-21 over Ida B. Wells. Got the pass off before she got called for a travel there. Good defense, pulled the chair off under her. Good side, good step, nice floater in the middle. Seven seconds to go, 6 seconds to go. Ooh, looking for the N1, not going to quite get it. So A couple late fouls here in the quarter. First of two is good. Sub coming in for the Crusaders, Carly Hicks. And Audrey Bayless is going to take a seat. Second shot rattles out. Bayless gets a step. DeJulio jumps back, looking for the three, can't quite get it. That's the end of the quarter. Jesuit coming out strong, taking a 30-22 lead in the third over Ida B. Wells. Take a quick peek here at that last bucket from Jesuit. Nice drive, left hand, good screen up top, gets just enough separation, then steps back, and a great little floater with the lefty for Audrey Bayless. Fourth quarter, 8 on the clock. Baby in the huddle. It's next level. Coming here from Franklin High School tonight, the Pacific Office Automation Holiday Classic. Big thanks to all of our sponsors. Another big supporting sponsor here tonight and every single season is Providence Sports Medicine. Providence Sports Medicine is giving all three locations, all three high schools, the medical coverage for the entire tournament. If you have any sports medicine related questions or concerns, give them a ring at 503-29-SPORT, and a Providence Sports Medicine staff member will answer all those questions for you to help keep you in the game. Big thanks to Providence Sports Medicine. Got a chance to thank a couple more sponsors here, including East Bay, our friends at Dick's Sporting Goods, all of the wonderful volunteers and staff at the North Clackamas School District, and of course, Nike. Fourth quarter. Underway, one of the Guardians, number 30, Eve Hart, took a shot to the funny bone in the knee, it looks like. She's taking a second and needs a sub, so in comes Mia Fowler. So Eve Hart going to take an extra second to come off the court, get a little bit of help from her coaching staff. Hopefully that's nothing serious and we get her back in as soon as possible. DeJulio, and her and Rickman get a little bit of miscommunication. Ball to the top side goes to Hicks. Hicks inside. Good, solid screen. And that one's going to roll out of bounds. Good decision there from Charlotte Richmond. Just box it out, take the possession. Took a look at that replay from Eve Hart. Looked like just bang knees with the Jesuit defender over there. Hope to see her back soon as possible. Richmond to DeJulio up top. Back to Richmond. Stuttery defense from Sixta. You know, she's been all over the offensive side too, but man, her defense tonight, Jake, has been spectacular.
Absolutely.
3-ball, corner pocket, Daphne Reed on the money. Number 25 right there hits a big triple, making it a 5-point game with 6:45 to go here in the fourth. Guardians chipping away at that Jesuit lead. Carly Hicks able to get a little bit of separation. Guardians all over the glass, trying to keep Kendra Hicks off of it. That backside screen and roll play there, and just great work from Jesuit all night long, sliding those screens, not giving the Guardians anything inside. Richmond steps over, loses dribble. Fowler bails her out. Back over to DeJulio. Long two. Over the top. Rainbow arc. They're going to say she had a 3 on that. So 28-30. Step back shot. No good from Avery Edwards. Might have gotten away with a double dribble on that one. Daphne Reed lost it. Jesuit, nonetheless, gets possession in transition. Coming to the front court. Bounce pass over the top. Kendra Hicks crashing down. Puts 2 more up. Jesuit back up by 4 with 5:14 to go here in the fourth. DeJulio, the screen. Jesuit not switching. Fowler from the corner. Good hustle there from Jesuit defense, collecting the rebound and maintaining possession with under 5 to go. So it'll be a 30-second timeout for Jesuit. See what the Crusaders have up their sleeve here. Topside cam replay. Jesuit just kind of lost track of Daphne Reed on that 3, and she put it away from the corner. Making a big statement shot there for the Guardians. Jesuit inbound on the side. 4-point lead, 32-28 with 4:45 to go here.
Ooh, tough shot.
That's a tough one. I think she might want that one back if she gets a second opportunity for Emma Sixta. Autumn Hart in now for the Guardians. Number 51 there, the freshman. Shot partially deflected. Easily collected, Avery Edwards. Jesuit gonna ring it up. Number 22, Mimi Baldwin. She's had the hot hand in the second half, Jake.
Absolutely.
Puts another 3 on the board. Jesuit stretching that lead to 8-7 now with 4 minutes to go. Fowler up top, swings it over to Hart. Again, if you're watching from home, that buzzer you're hearing is in the background of the upper court here at Franklin. We got 2 games going on simultaneously. Kids in the court here don't seem to have any problem with it, though. DeJulio on the edge, going up against Hicks, working down the block, stepping across underneath, and they're going to call Hicks with a reach. So the plot thickens. Kendra Hicks. That's going to be her 4th personal. So things are getting interesting here, Jake, with 3:36 to go.
A little bit. Send them into the bonus.
Yeah.
Big deal sometimes.
Got to make those 1-on-1s, though. Somebody's getting funny with the horn up top. Jesuit looking to work some clock, get a high percentage shot, and she takes a shot. Goes down hard on the ground. Emma Sixta. So foul on number 22, Charlotte Richmond. Her first, team's 3rd, so plenty of fouls to give for the Guardians. Rattles home. Sixta not happy about that one, shaking her head at the amount of rim it took to make that happen. Such a pure shooter. I think if it touches any rim, she's disappointed in herself. Second one's up. Rattles home. 2 points just the same. Jesuit back up by 9 with 3:15 to go here in the fourth quarter. If I'm the Guardians right now, Jake, I'm going to keep trying to work it inside, keep working that foul game.
Yeah, they just got to find a way to get some space. Jesuit defense has been doing a really good job of not allowing for too much space.
Or not, and just hit Fowler in the corner for a three.
I'm sorry.
I think Mia Fowler took it personally. Decided, nope. We're just going to bury a triple right here. Cuts the lead to 6. 2:51 to go in the fourth. Give us a second here. Thank another one of our supporting sponsors here. Women in Sports Events, the WISE Group from Portland. Women in Sports and Events is the leading voice and resource for women in the business of sports. WISE works to assist women in navigating and accelerating their careers through a combination of networking, programming, and resources designed to fuel personal and professional growth. To join the local WISE chapter here in Portland, go to portland.wiseworks.org, and they hope to see you, yes you, at an upcoming event. 2:51 left here in regulation. Possession arrow is with the Guardians, but Jesuit with the lead, 37-31. Hicks back in, playing with 4 fouls. She's playing relatively conservatively down on the block, not getting involved in the high pick and roll action. Doesn't want to pick up a moving screen call that we've seen so much of here tonight. 6 in a little bit of trouble. Able to get out of it. Jesuit crushing about 20 seconds on the clock. Pick and roll opportunity there. Mac Pennant thinks better of it, holds on to it, keeps it outside. Step back 3, up, and it is good. I'll tell you.
Can't miss.
Can't miss. Emma Sixta, pure shooter. Number 13 for the Crusaders. Good poke from Avery Edwards there on defense. Big ball from, oh my goodness, Charlotte Richmond. Hold on to your hats. All the offense here in the second half of this one. Nice slide step and another 2 points from Emma Sixta. Stretches that lead back to 8 for Jesuit. Tell you, Jake, trying to read the tea leaves here a little bit. Guardians with another 3 opportunity. Looks like Ida B might be getting a little tired.
Oh, my.
Big ball from way outside. Just a little bit slower on those defensive switches, and Jesuit's capitalizing on it here. Yeah. Guardians playing with a short bench. Might be running out of gas here. Jesuit looking to push the pressure and push the issue with 45 seconds to go and an 8-point lead. Keep it up top and keep the Guardians moving. Guardians with 3 fouls to give. And there we go. That's what we were waiting for. 33.6 seconds left. It's only the 4th team foul for the Guardians. Stops the clock. Jesuit with an 8-point lead. It's Fowler's first foul of the game. Timeout Jesuit. They're going to talk it over here. Coach Lowry for the Crusaders wanted to get his squad focused on finishing what has turned out to be a great offensive second half.
Absolutely.
12-11 halftime score.
I know, it was so slow. Now everybody's bouncing back and they can't miss from 3.
That's a long day of sitting around waiting for your game. You know, that happens. You get tight just sitting and waiting. So saving the best for last year in the fourth quarter, to say the least. Gives us a chance, gives me a chance to thank all of our sponsors making this entire tournament possible. Big thanks to our friends at Nike, the North Clackamas School District, Dick's Sporting Goods, the Wise Women in Sports and Events Group from Portland, East Bay, Directors Mortgage, Providence, and of course, Pacific Office Automation. Big thanks to everyone who comes together to make this possible out here at Franklin High School. Inbound from Jesuit, looking for the foul, trying to get it. There we go, stops the clock in the backcourt. 30.4 on the clock. Only the 5th team foul for the Guardians. That's Autumn Hart, her first. Emma Sixta slipped away on the inbound pass. Another foul there to stop the clock. That is the 6th team foul. 6th team foul, second for Daphne Reed. One more will put him in the bonus here, 1-1. 8-point game with 28.8 left in the 4th. Pass up top, they're going to put her to the line. Make her earn it the hard way. Avery Edwards, quiet game for her offensively, but man, she has been outstanding on defense tonight. See if she can ice this one on the front end of the 1-1 here. Rattles out. Autumn Hart able to pick up the rebound, and Guardians pushing it. Pick up a quick 2 points. Timeout. 6-point game. 36-42. Jesuit leads. They have possession. 17.1 technical timeout. Stranger things have happened the way they shoot, Jake. One quick little turnover. Make a Reggie Miller 3.
A little Tracy McGrady magic.
Little T-Mac action, that's right. So coming out, Guardians looking to hopefully extend this one to at least overtime. Trailing by 6, 17 seconds to go. Guardians are going to pressure. She can run the end line because of the made basket. Avery gets loose. Foul in the corner. So Avery Edwards back to the line. Second foul on DeJulio. With the 1-1. Rolls it out. Oh, and it tipped. Oh, Hicks tipped it. Baldwin couldn't quite pull it in. Defensive substitution for the Crusaders, bringing Mac Pettit in. Guardians with 12 seconds on the clock, trailing by 6. Going to need to pull up a quick 3 here. Good screen up top. Steps over. She hits the 3. They're going to call a moving pick. They're going to call a moving screen on Elijah, and then a technical foul on the coach. Some very sensitive ears on the court here this evening, Jake.
Yeah, well, see that moving screen, you're calling for it, and then as a coach, your player makes the 3, would have put you within 3. Definitely not going to be happy about that one, that's for sure.
I think not. Pretty clear, though, just the timing, but we'll watch the technical shot here and then throw that replay up. 6 to setting up. Buckets on the first one. Makes it a 7-point Jesuit lead with 7.9 to go. Hits them both. This is what got everybody so riled up a second ago. Coming across. I mean, that was really close. Really close.
Sets and gets
It's pretty close. I mean,
knocked backwards.
yeah, I can see both sides. Mainly because I don't have a choice. Leave that one on its own. Side out Jesuit after the technical free throws. They have an 8-point lead, 44-36. And they are going to end up dribbling out the clock on this one. Going final, a little bit of drama to finish off. Jesuit 44, Ida B. Wells 36. This was game 4 of our 6-pack. We're going to reset and reload and get ready because game 5 is coming up real quick. So go ahead and reset yourself at home, and we'll be back to you with live action from Franklin High School in no time flat.